When you listen to a pop song, sometimes its beat, melody, or lyrics can remind you of another. Why is that? Why do so many pop songs have so much in common? Prince, one of the biggest influences of the pop genre, once said, "What's missing from pop music is danger." And once I exposed the not-so-secret formula to writing a pop song, or better yet, a successful pop song, you'll definitely agree with him. Let's take a look at some of the pop chart trends over time. The album Magical Mystery Tour by the late 60s band The Beatles is known to be their first ever flop. That's right, the album with the classic Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields Forever is well known for failing the Beatles. In my Beatles-loving opinion, Magical Mystery Tour showcases sounds that no one was prepared for, sounds that are crazy and different. The Beatles were the first biggest boy band that took the world by storm. Each album was a guaranteed #1 on the charts. Their most successful album, The White Album, has sold over 24 million copies and showcases songs such as Obla Dee, Obla Da, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and Blackbird. These songs are great in their own way, yet they don't necessarily showcase a dangerous sound, compared to Magical Mystery Tour, where instruments such as Shanai are used to mimic the sound of an Indian instrument. The Beatles pulled apart a generic chord progression from their past songs like I Wanna Hold Your Hand and added complicated, diminished chords to their new songs like Strawberry Fields Forever. It is clear to see that the Beatles improved and experimented with many sounds comparing to their first and older albums. They simply evolved their sound. And under their influence, Queen came out with A Night at the Opera. A Night at the Opera, listed as Queen's #1 album, was Freddie Mercury's own Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. A Night at the Opera has eternal hits such as Bohemian Rhapsody, Love of My Life, and You're My Best Friend. It was during the 60s, 70s, and 80s when pop music had hit its peak with fascinating, crazy, and groovy sounds. The songs of this time were rich in live instruments and meaningful lyrics, and each song was different and new. Fast forward to the 2000s, and music starts to get less and less interesting. Making dangerous music in the 2000s and 2010s started to become very controversial. Lady Gaga, the queen of modern pop, came out with songs like Poker Face and Paparazzi, which were very daring songs and would shake the entire pop industry. However, songs now, or more specifically songs in around 2015 and on, are starting to sound irritatingly similar and simple. Pop music is solely based on formulas and whether or not the audience will listen to it. The formula consists of 4 main features: basic chord, basic lyrics, basic melody, and basic structure. For example, Someone You Loved by British singer Lewis Capaldi was the biggest song of 2019. The song contains a basic 4-chord progression in C-sharp minor, repetitive 2-line verses, pre-choruses, and main choruses. The album this song appears on is great, and it was very successful, although the only feature that sets this song apart from the millions of other pop songs are blatantly its lyrics, and even then, the lyrics have a not-so-meaningful meaning. Popular song from 2019, Glitter by Benee, also contains a 4-chord progression in G major. It is a short song that has a steady, medium-paced tempo with many repeated phrases. While describing these songs, it's easy to realize how colourless they really are, yet they still attract an audience. This is due to the fact that pop songs are well known for their danceable beats, easy lyrics to sing along to, and catchy melodies that any person can pick up. Audiences love listening to the same but different songs. According to Elle magazine, audiences are more inclined to ease into a piece of music they've never heard because it sounds so familiar. Pop music is completely formulated. Audience didn't want to listen to Magical Mystery Tour because it didn't follow the formula. Audiences are afraid of danger. Artists like David Bowie, Bob Dylan, and Michael Jackson helped form pop through their dangerous songs. Michael Jackson's Billie Jean was one of the most revolutionary songs and had the biggest impact on pop music. It features on the album Thriller, which is the most famous album of all time. The king of pop, Michael Jackson, released many dangerous songs and slowly helped danger become the new safe. In 2020, so far, a new alternative singer, Billie Eilish, has completely reinvented pop and alternative music with her album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Her most famous song, Bad Guy, has reached 19.5 million streams and downloads due to the dangerous sound and new and modern concept. It's interesting to think what music would have sounded like without all of these intelligent artists. I wonder what Sting, Wham, and Guns N' Roses music would have sounded like without the influence of Elton John. I wonder what their stage presence would have been like, what they would have worn, how they would have acted. Elton John, or Rocket Man, was another one of the most influential people in pop and rock music. I'm Still Standing, Elton John's most popular song, breaks the formula with harsh lyrics and a harsh meaning. I wonder if the music industry could bring back these types of songs back to the charts, songs that are crazy, new and exciting, and nothing like an audience has ever heard. Songs that are approved by the kings and queens of pop music. In regards to Billie Eilish, Elton John commented that talent like hers doesn't come along very often. Fortunately, more artists like Billie Eilish are emerging as the new decade arrives, and this means the pop formula is slowly but surely falling apart. Thank you.